think my phone's freaking out about what to focus on. Here, focus you. Stop being so derpy. I am trying to do this whole vlog today, so I thought today I would show you one of our favorite dinners to have, which is the turkey burger. This recipe is inspired by the recipe that's by thelivefitgirls.com. They have a recipe that's that's titled the best turkey burger recipe. Their recipe includes the spices which I'm using. It's garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, black pepper, and I think it's sea salt. Again, I'm very cheap, so it's table salt, and Dijon mustard. Their recipe also includes cayenne pepper, but I am not using cayenne pepper for the recipe. I know that my family doesn't really like it, so I don't use it. What I am going to include, which is not in their recipe, is an egg and breadcrumbs. Although the recipe is good the way that it is, I feel like the egg and the breadcrumbs make it fluffier, so it's lighter, so it doesn't sit as heavy. You know, adds calories, so probably is not as fit, but that's my recipe. I also don't use the measurements that they use. I'm going to include their recipe in the link down or in the description below, but I don't go according to the measurements. Over time, I've manipulated it to what we prefer, which is what I prefer, which is more garlic. So this is about 1.25 pounds of ground turkey. The recipe asks for a pound. So we're just, like I said, I usually just eyeball it. So this is prepackaged at Aldi as a pound. It's like 19 ounces, so like 1.25 pounds, as I mentioned. But the spices still work. You can just add more spices to accommodate. I just use whatever I'm going to use regardless. I did mix all the spices together already, and I'm going to add the Dijon mustard. I'm going to eyeball it. You can do what you want. Good. I am preheating the George Foreman grill. That's what I'm going to use to cook. You can cook this on a stovetop skillet. Stove-top skillet. Yeah, I don't know how I can fix this situation without it completely being like over me. So this is as best as we're gonna do this right now. I'm just like looking at the bowl right now. So I'm gonna put my egg in. And I do mix this up with my hands. So probably gonna get a little messy. But. So it's about 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. I'm gonna buy some more. Throw this stuff away. Oh, R.I.P. garlic powder. It finished. It's my favorite, as you can tell.
I keep a photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were.
After I mix in the egg and the breadcrumbs, I mix in the spices. Yummy, yummy.
On top of cars.
I'm right-handed, can't you tell? I'm so used to looking that way because that's where my camera is usually facing, and now my camera is here because of the way that I put it. Yeah, sorry. So now we put them into little balls and then flatten them and put them in the grill. Like, you could totally do this outside on a grill, even though it's not the season anymore. Maybe wherever you are, in some places it is. I would just suggest freezing it or letting it sit for a while before you do that. The recipe itself from livefitgirls.com suggests Ezekiel bread. Again, they didn't add panko bread or breading or anything like that to it. They're about like a fitness thing, so everything's gonna be fitness and like avoiding. I just use regular hamburger bun bread. It's less than $1. It's like 80 cents for a pack of 8. You just calculate that into your calories. I guess if you're doing keto, you can. And maybe Ezekiel bread is better. I'm not sure. I did hear that for like a loaf of Ezekiel bread, and not that I've checked it, but I heard that Ezekiel bread can be up to like $5 a loaf. And for a family of 5, I'm not gonna spend $5 on a loaf of bread. At that point, I might learn how to make it, but am I gonna have time to make it? No. Ready. I'm always afraid that my hair is gonna fall in there, which is why most of the time my hair is in a ponytail. It's actually too big. Anyway. I guess if you could put a comment below what you think about the whole one video a day. This is only happening this week because I'm off of work this week. I might have enough content to go on through maybe 1 or 2 more weeks straight. I just thought it was fun. Who was it? There's probably watch way too much YouTube. Or listen to it because usually I have it playing when I'm doing like chores or something like that. There is a YouTuber who's planning on doing a vlogmas, and so they asked, and I was like, what is a vlogmas? So I looked it up, and it was like you post a video every day in December up until Christmas. That's insane. And then another YouTuber, Freaky Fit Wolf, who is really cool. I highly recommend him. I'm going to include a link down in the description below. I think it's, I'm trying to think of the other one, the first one I mentioned. But Freaky Fit Wolf is doing a vlog every day in October, I think, also. And he also is, did a Get to Know Me Halloween edition, which I'm going to be posting up soon. And I saw that he was doing that, and I started watching him, so I thought that was cool. So I'm gonna try to do it. The only thing is I don't like the whole, not that I don't like it, I don't think I'm good at it, the whole like vlogging through and just playing the whole thing, or just uploading the whole thing as is. I have to edit it because I have my kids walk through here, I have Nick screaming in the background sometimes, so not everything can make it through. And that's only because I care about your eardrums. Or, you know, my kids' privacy if they don't want to be included. Or because, you know, life in general is boring and you don't want to see me going through it. Most of the time we're just staring at YouTube. Or doing menial tasks while listening to it. Like, normally right now, I would probably be listening to Phil DeFranco. I'll probably watch this after I put the turkey burgers on here. So I got about 5 or 6 on the grill. They're not all the same size. I could use a measuring spoon to measure everything, but I know that our burger patties aren't that big. Or not our burger patties, our burger buns. They're not that big. They're little small ones from Aldi. So you can tell that's my store of choice. So I guess I'm gonna do a little what do they call it? This is a non-sponsored plug for Aldi. Aldi is great. They don't have a lot of variety of choices for everything that you want to get, but they do have a variety of things that you can buy that people don't expect for them to have. They have gluten-free options, they have low-cal, low-carb options that they're starting to come out with, kosher options, vegan options. They're really coming up. They also have one of the best wine selections in the world if you're into that. I'm not really, but like a lot of people who, like, I've bought their wine and given them away as gifts, they love it. And now a lot of Aldi locations, and if you do have one in your area, you should check it out. They have teamed up with Instacart so that you can order your food online. You put in your order, and it's like a charge of like $1 or $1.50. I forget how they calculate the charge, but it's curbside pickup. So you order everything, and then you, on the app, you just let them know when you're there, and they'll come and put the groceries in your trunk. Like, my husband's like, I can never go back. I'm totally spoiled. He's the one who usually like puts the groceries in and picks up the groceries, since he is the stay-at-home parent, so he has more access to it more often. But yeah, it's great. And for someone especially like me, like, I would spend hours, and I spend lots of time on the app because I don't want to forget anything. So when I'm the one who's doing the groceries, like, I put in every single thing, and then some things that I want to try, and I end up taking them out. Yeah, it's super great. I highly recommend Aldi. They have a lot of affordable choices. They don't have a lot of sales, so if you're the type of person who's like a coupon clipper or something like that, then it's not for you. But if you're someone who's like me, who like, you don't really have, like, first of all, I don't know how to do it properly, the whole crazy coupon thing where you do the coupon and then you wait until it goes on sale and then you buy it in bulk. Like, I don't want to have all that stuff in my house, and it's very it is time consuming. It's completely another job when you're doing stuff like that. So kudos to those who do it. It is not for you. If you're the type of person who tries to order on the go and needs something more convenient, then absolutely it's for you. This food is smelling so good. I'm so hungry. I forgot I was gonna put the fries in the oven while this was happening, so I'm gonna wash my hands and then do that. Another thing about Aldi is they treat their employees very well. I am a part of the Aldi face group, and the employees, especially during the pandemic, were so awesome. They were so cheerful. They get paid really good. Before, like, I lived in Cook County, so they just implemented the minimum wage of $15 an hour, but they were already paying their employees $12 to $14 an hour before that was even a thing. Being a grocery store, that's huge. Like, they did that. They offer health benefits. Like, they're a really good employer. They might be a little overworked because they don't really have, I think they don't really have part-time people. But hey, if you're an Aldi employee and you have a disagreement, I would totally love to hear about it. Yeah, a little bit obsessed. It's not good. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's sizzling. It smells so good. So I'm just gonna show you. So that's about as brown as I usually cook them. I know that you're supposed to measure a specific internal temperature, but just if we had smell-o-vision, this would be, your mouth would be watering, or at least my mouth is watering now. All right. So I am going to put this all together so that you can see what it looks like. I think my phone's freaking out about what to focus on. Here, focus you. Stop being so derpy. All right, so that's my turkey burger. I do have some it's like a low calorie cheese, or low fat cheese. I think it's low calorie. Here's the burger. I put ketchup. I have light mayo. So there's a salad mix that Aldi sells. So I put some of the stuff in there, which has like carrot and red cabbage. It just makes it easier. And there's tomato, beef steak tomato. I am gonna have tater tots. But as you can see, it's not a lot. It's 3, 6, 9, 11. We gotta make it even now. Yeah, and this is really good. Even though I tasted the tater tot, not the burger. I know the burger is good because I've had it so many times. And that's it for dinner. Bye. Be safe. Take care.